From these cobalt blue Andean landscapes in Cusco, Peru, this time we will talk for you is talking Percy Núñez, Vargas research biologist, who will talk about human immune system. We have over 40 organs, cells, tissues that is patrolling throughout the 24 hours a day our body. In that, the first immunity is given by our mother with these droplets of first milk called calostro, and we have several cells that in organs like our thymus or our Bayer patches in our intestines are manufacturing and ready available B cells, Y cells. Actually, Y cells are called antibodies, and antibodies are in the number of over 6. They have the Y shape. Antibodies and antigen, such protein, there are reactions and interactions. The morphines are produced when we are active, when we are assertive, when we do exercises. Our spleen, for instance, have the B cells, the T cells that patrolling and interacting with other cells, for instance the ones originated in the bone marrow. In the bone marrow we have the antibodies, the Y-shaped cells, the B cells that fight bacteria and viruses. Well, the 20 proteins that have enzyme properties, one of them for sure is the telomerase, present in the chromosome, such a short arm that makes the fate of our lifetime. So immunity, lately, famous chemistry of love came saying that when we make love, endorphins, just like when we do extreme exercise, also our body produces. Interferon is produced when we are infected by virus, for instance. That's a great hope, such as the monoclonal antibodies in fights against viruses. This is the scope shortly described, but one of the important are the lymph nodes, which consist of over 24 parts really, including our tonsils, 2 tonsils. In Spanish, Castellano, call it amígdalas, different to this word amígdala that has been described and is a good promise in the research of emotional intelligence. Really, when we apply all this knowledge, all these discoveries, done over the last centuries, we can say we are really sitting quietly, or we are standing up thanks to our immune system. And that depends also in foods that help, not foods that stop such immunity, natural one that is patrolling our body. A book described by Bernie Siegel, Love, Medicine and Miracles, he nicely in several chapters talks about this immune system. It says being assertive, so important that the patient, even from a hospital or people call it with terminal diseases, can change, can enlarge their lives. So the word terminal is it's better to talk about the terminal of planes, terminal of buses, where we move. Even our dreams is great gift from nature and creator and divinities that we continue with enthusiasm. For instance, if we pamper a pet, that goes away, brain stroke, heart attack, or even cancer. So let's go back as we did today with our students. We are training some young students doing their thesis in biomedicine, in this integrative biology. And they really appreciate, and they say, for instance, eating good oils or vegetable oils, we can improve our immune system. We'll continue with this series of our own background and interviews doing to several other colleagues worldwide. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Good afternoon from the Andes of Cusco, Peru. Good afternoon.